Welcome back. Our next guests are bringing together three faiths for one hilarious comedy show.
My wife and I have been married for 53 years. And, you know, our lives are totally in sync. For example, at the same time I got hearing aids, she stopped mumbling.
That was Rabbi Bob Alper. The show is called Laugh in Peace, also starring Reverend Susan Sparks and Muslim comic Gibran Salim. You can catch it tonight and next Monday at the Triad Theater on the Upper West Side. And they all join me now on the couch. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Now, how did you all meet?
I did comedy for 10 years, and in 2001 I decided I would hire a publicist in LA. The purpose of a publicist is to raise the performer's visibility. She was not successful. She basically got me into the witness protection program. But she called and said, why don't you do a show with a Muslim comic? And she found a guy. We swapped videotapes across the country, and it really worked. And then people would come up to us and say, why don't you have a Christian comic? And we tried, but you know, we couldn't find a Christian comedian. But then in 2003, I got an email from Susan Sparks, introduced herself, and we started working together in 2003.
Temple Shalom.
That's right.
That's right. Aberdeen, New Jersey.
Yeah. All right, so your show isn't just funny, but it has an important message.
It is.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously we're friends.
Yes,
and it's fun to do a comedy show together, but the message is really deeper for us, Cindy. This is about the visual of the three of us on stage showing what we have in common. You know, what we're hoping is it's a vision of what is possible beyond what people see as differences.
That's terrific. What has the reception been like?
So far, I think really, really good. Essentially, I think sometimes people are hesitant at first, like these three different faiths. Comedy, is this even going to be funny? Why are we coming to this? And then they come, and then they laugh the whole show. And now they've merged like all three types of humor, three different faiths, and they're like, oh wow, this works together, this is great. I've learned about these different aspects that I may not have learned otherwise from being here.
Yeah.
And the way it works is each of you go on alone, and you do your bit, and then you come together at the end in Q&A and interact with the audience. Right. What is the best thing about Laugh in Peace Theater? I mean, this show, what's the best?
You know, I think it's two things for me. I mean, I'm the pastor of Madison Avenue Baptist here, and I love to see stuff that I workshop in my sermons work in our shows. You know, that's kind of fun. But I think also I'm the Christian chick MC that starts the show, and for me, if I'm doing my job right, the best part of the show is the first 30 seconds where an audience of diverse faces bonds over humor in that moment, and that everyone has something in common in that moment of laughing together.
And I understand also that, I mean, it's for young people. Kids can come. It's very family-oriented, clean.
Our act is totally clean, totally appropriate. That's the way we want it, and we want it. And you know, laughter is holy. This is not just diversion. It's not just entertainment. There's a holiness to it. The highlight of my career was a woman came up to me after a show. I knew she was dying of cancer, and she said, you know, she said, for an hour and a half, I forgot I was sick. So we get that kind of reaction. People are amazed that they can laugh together, and we watch people, college shows, we watch girls in hijabs, boys with yarmulkes sitting together, laughing, bonding together, and it's a thrill.
That's so important. What's next after this run at Triad Theater?
Well, Jerron, you start.
More and more shows, hopefully. We're also all on social media. I'm at Gibran Salim, but I think we have a lot of irons in the fire, and we're not necessarily allowed to say that, like what's going on. But I think there's a lot of good things and exciting things brewing for Laugh in Peace.
That's terrific. When you look out into the audience, how does the audience make you feel?
Well, I love to see the faces. People are just hungry for laughter these days. And, you know, I think it's just, given what we've been through for the past couple of years, everyone's so beaten down from so many different aspects of pain and loneliness and isolation. And to be together in person, first of all, and secondly, to have people offer the opportunity to feel joy once again, I think it's just such a powerful thing.
Well, it's on the Upper West Side. That's where I live, so I have to come see you guys. Were you about to say something?
Well, there's a little selfishness in this, too, because we love hanging out together. You know, comedians we're a fraternity, we're a sorority. We have certain things that we do, experiences we have, and we love getting together. We can't do that enough. That's one of the parts of that was most thrilling.
I would love to hear you guys. This is going to be terrific. So nice to meet you in person.
Thank
you
you
as well. Thanks for having us.
Of course, of course. And once again, you can check out Laugh in Peace. That's tonight and next Monday at the Triad Theater on the Upper West Side. And we'll be right back.